Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your good friend Matt back again here today at the only place that we always can be. That is Matt's Wrestling Collectibles right here on YouTube. If you guys haven't already and you're just checking this channel out for the first time, please get over to my channel. And if you could, hit that subscribe button. You'll get all the new videos that I put out, all my updates, all my features, everything in between. You know, all that stuff, all that good noise that you've heard before. And also, too, at the end of this video, I'm sure you will, but at the end of this video, when you decided that you have enjoyed it and you have liked watching this, please do me another favor and hit that like button on the video. It helps me out tremendously, and I am always extremely grateful. Today, we are going back to something that we haven't done in a little while. It's a new figure pickups video, as you can see, as you saw in the title, and we haven't done one in quite some time because I've been trying to save what I've been getting over the course of time for my next room tour video, but that's quite some way away. Probably at least another good 6 months before we do another one of those. And I figured what better way than to get another video out there to you guys and have it be a new figure pickups video. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it. We're going to show you what we got at Walmart, what we got at Target, what we got at Ringside, and everywhere in between. And we're going to start right off with the AEW figures today. As I had said in my last video or a post, it might have been a post on the group page, I was putting out that the AEW Series 9 of Unrivaled is coming in. So as currently at that time, I already had the Powerhouse Hobbs, and we also had the Ricky Starks, which are hanging up behind me, so we're not even going to show you those today. We've already posted about that. But today, we're going to show you the rest of the series. The only person that I did not get, the only superstar that I did not get was... what did we not get? We got the we got everybody except for Thunder Rosa. That is the only one that we did not get. I'm actually thinking I'm going to grab her on the next round. I'm also thinking about grabbing the Ringside exclusive as well. Definitely enjoying those Blood and Guts Ringside exclusives from AEW. I already have 2 of them already, or actually 3 of them already. And so very happy to see that line continue and those exclusives to continue to come out. But let's get right into it. We're going to jump right in to one of my personal favorites, somebody who I grew up on and happy to still see in the industry, in the business, and continuing to not only elevate young talent, but continuing to still be in that top talent. And I understand, everybody has their own opinion. I'm entitled to mine. You're entitled to yours, right? But without further ado, we've got none other than Christian Cage. Or just Christian. I don't know how you want to look at it, whether you're going to WWE or back to AEW. However it may be, we've got Christian Cage, and he is coming out of none other than the Unrivaled Collection, and that is Series 9. One thing I got to say, as far as it goes with this figure, I really do like the figure. When he first was released and they were showing those images, a lot of people were saying that it made Christian look very old and just not maybe so accurate. I do feel that he does look pretty good. I do like the additional head scan that he comes with. It does look good to me. I like the attire. It's actually very similar to his basic figure with him and Heath Slater back in the earlier 2-packs from Mattel. It is similar. I don't think it's exactly the same. I'd have to compare them, side by side, but they are similar in some of the color and detail. I do like this a lot, though. Looks good. I like how, as I've said before, the WWE Ultimate Editions and the AEW figures kind of have that similar top torso. And I do like that with this as well. I feel it's very flush. It goes with the figure. It looks good. I like that he's got his, looking for his peeps out there in the crowd. I like that they got him displayed like that in the box. Very nice figure. We come to the back. And, of course, you got the rest of the cross-sell here of Series 9. And, as I said, we're going to get into the rest of those. The only one we're going to miss out on today is Thunder Rosa. And, of course, like I said, Powerhouse Hobbs and Ricky Stark are already up on the wall. So if you want to check that out, you can check out my previous videos to get to those. But we've got Christian Cage here, and this is from Rampage, August 13th, 2021 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So this is, pretty cool. Definitely enjoy this, getting this figure, and hopefully we'll see more Christian figures in the future of AEW and a few more attires. That would be nice. Still looking to get a few in the Elite Collection, but as time goes on, we'll see how we pick those up, and we'll get to them when we get to them. It's a big game right now, as a lot of you know, and I say this in many videos. I collected for so long that at this point it has been such a game of cat and mouse to re-get or recollect the collection, I should say. From the damn near 5,000 figures that I had at one point, and some people can even go back to videos from my old YouTube channel that I am so unfortunately not able to get back into. It is what it is. Many moons ago, we made that password, we made that account, and unfortunately, when I tried to get all this back and going again, we had to start from scratch, but I can't complain. We've got over 200 subscribers on this channel right now. We've got over 500 members on the Facebook group page with a free figure giveaway to come very soon. Check out the upcoming video on that, which will be posted here, as well as the group page on Facebook. But it's just such a game of getting back to everything. I remember having the Elite Series 3 Christian. I remember having the Elite Series 11 Christian. And I also want to say maybe the Elite Series, I don't know, it was maybe 16 or 17, 18, somewhere in there. It might have even been 20 or 21 now that I'm starting to think. It might have been Elite 20 or 21 with that Christian when they did the Edge and Christian as the throwback, Legends, flashback, however you want to call it. But those were good figures. I enjoyed having them. I wish I never got rid of them. But like I said, the chase is on, and it's fun. It's enjoyable. I'm happy to do it again. But now we're going from Christian Cage to another Cage. I think there might be some gimmick infringement here. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to let you guys decide on that one. But up next, we've got none other than Brian Cage. And of course, Brian Cage, I believe this is his first AEW figure. I'm almost positive about that. But I do believe he had some type of figure somewhere else, unless it was just images that never made it to fruition or whatever the case may be. I do remember seeing either like a Lucha Underground figure or something of his somewhere along the way. Might be wrong on that. I'm going to have to double check. I'm going to have to do my research. You guys can also do it as well. Sound off in the comments for me if you already know or don't know on that. But we've got Brian Cage here, again, Unrivaled Collection Series 9, and, with this figure here, I gotta say, what I enjoy most, I think, about this is the two-tone. I love how his outfits are always very colorful and very, very diverse from one side to the other, and it's just it's a cool look. I know a lot of people have done it. It's been done many times over the years, but it is a good look. I do like it. The only thing that I am a little bit, I guess, wishing of this figure is none other than the head scans. So as some of you know, Brian Cage quite some time back, and I don't even know if he was still doing it in AEW. I'd have to look back at the earlier AEW days, but he had a huge mohawk. So it would have been really cool if we could have gotten a older style version of him with the mohawk, and I don't even know if he had any beard or any facial hair at that time with that look and that gimmick, or just the look, I should say. But that with one of these head scans would have been pretty cool. I definitely think that would have been nice. The head scan that's on the figure is a little iffy. It looks a little off, but again, that's to each their own. But the other head scan that it does come with, I do like. It does look pretty good, and happy with this figure. All I can say is, again, a decent figure. Some people don't really like the AEW figures. Some people have said, that their quality control isn't good, and a few other things, and that is definitely more so than Mattel. Evidently, if you're collecting these figures, you know that. But Mattel has had a couple of hiccups along the way. You can't blame them. With the mass production of these figures, sometimes things are bound to happen. So with this, I will say a great figure, in my opinion, for a first AEW figure. But, of course, the head scan could be worked on a little bit, and can't wait to see what Brian Cage's next figure has for an attire. So that is Brian Cage for Unrivaled Collection Series 9, and we're going to continue with Series 9 with the last one. This one was such a love-hate for me. I wanted the figure so bad for what it is and who he is, but was not crazy about the way that the figure came out. And I am talking about none other than Eddie Kingston. I do appreciate getting these figures. I'm happy to see that AEW is starting to get a few new faces as we see going along the way. Of course, getting constant figures over and over again. So many Codys that we got, which now, of course, in retrospect, looking back, as always, hindsight is 2020. Everybody's wanting to grab all of those now with his immense push and main event talent that he is now, which I never thought that Cody Rhodes wasn't a good talent or a great talent. I mean, even when he was going back to the dashing Cody Rhodes days, even the Stardust gimmick, and when he wore the face mask because of the broken nose and so many other things. I mean, he was always great in what he was doing. I think he got better as time went on. I think the time with him and Legacy and Randy Orton with Ted DiBiase there, I think that all created better things for him along the way. But once he got that Intercontinental title, I think that really was where he started to shine. And I wish they would have done a lot more with him then and built him as their own star and not allowing it to go the way that it did. But sometimes you got to get out of a place. You got to know your worth. You know, the grass is green where you water it, as they say. And of course, with something like that, how can you deny that he hasn't done amazing things within the last 3 to 4 years in professional wrestling? But with this Eddie Kingston figure, to get back to this, I gotta say, as far as the figure is concerned, it is not that I dislike everything about it. I do think the attire and you know, the figure as a whole is not bad. The necklace, I don't know. I think they could have done a little bit of a better job with the mold on that. The secondary head scan of him, you know, in that angry face, it's not bad, but it certainly, again, could be much better. And the head scan that's on him, again, you know, it's not terrible. It's just, I feel it could have been a little bit better. And I think that's a lot of what I see consistently with these figures and with what people talk about, whether it's in the comments on these videos or I see it on Facebook in the groups that I have or the groups that I follow. And a lot of people are just saying with AEW figures, the quality control and a little bit of the head scans and some of the realisticness or the real scan, as, you know, Mattel has used for a term, it's just a little bit off. But to give you guys a little bit more of a close-up of the Eddie Kingston, you know, again, happy to have him, happy to put him in the collection. And, you know, now, like I said, Series 9 is one Thunder Rosa away from being complete. Considering at the time that I got into this, I really wanted to get the AEW figures and kind of keep it complete. Not to, 100%. Even if it's, you know, if I'm at 90%, I'm happy. There's a few figures that I just probably won't buy or buy multiples of, or, like I said, with multiple Codys and so many Moxleys and so on and so forth, it happens. But from AEW, now we got to get into the WWE side of things, the Mattel side of things. So first off, we are going to show you the Royal Rumble Elite Damien Priest. And I wish I could have got the rest of this set, but unfortunately, ringside is sold out. So we have, in this series, we have Damien Priest, we have Brie Bella, Vader, and Rey Mysterio. And, of course, this is a Build-A-Figure set. The set completes none other than a Doc Hendricks figure, which is also Michael P.S. Hayes, for anybody who doesn't know. So with these figures, obviously, you get a piece in each of them that completes a now 5th figure of the set, because as always, these Build-A-Figures have always been sets of 4, as far as I know. I think maybe the basic line, when they did other things, might have been more than 4 figures. It might have been 6, but I believe all of them have always been 4 to a set. So with that, I had to get this Priest, though, because before they come out with his Judgment Day look and that all dark black attire, I really wanted to get this all white attire. I love this figure. I think it's great. The second that they posted it and put it out, I already knew I wanted to get it. Of course, with this series, the Vader is a must-get for me as well. I am going to get the Rey Mysterio just for, when it comes from and what it represents and, the story behind that figure. Going to grab the Brie Bella, of course, just to complete the set and complete the Doc Hendricks. But I really got to say, as far as this figure is concerned, Damien Priest looking really good. I really like this figure a lot. Like I said, get a close-up of him. He's definitely looking good in there. They did a good job on this figure. On the back, we've got a little bit of a blurb and a little, inscription of what is going on here. We've got from New York, New York, at a height of 6'5" and weighs 249 pounds. His finisher is The Reckoning. Career highlights: United States Champion and NXT North American Champion. In 2021, the Archer of Infamy dominated the Royal Rumble match for 15 minutes, chalking up an impressive 4 eliminations in the process. So I'll let you get the back of that. And you can see the cross-sell there on the bottom. And, of course, like I said, that little blurb that I just read off to you. But that is Damien Priest from the Elite Royal Rumble series. Love that figure. Really happy I got it. Now, this one here is another one that I'm happy to get. And, again, ringside is sold out of almost the whole set. But I said I got to at least get what I can while I can. So we've got none other than Elite 97 Chainsaw Charlie, a.k.a. Terry Funk. And I was happy to get this because I feel it fit perfect. The only thing that could have made this figure better is if Mattel had taken a little bit of a play out of the Jax book and had done the actual cloth netting over him, the pantyhose over the head. But fortunately enough, I'm actually just going to get a piece, I think, and stick it in there over it at some point and just make it look all the more better, in my opinion. But it is perfect in every way. I love the chainsaw that it comes with. I love the attire looking, as it does. I love that the straps that are on him are actual straps and they're not just on the body. A lot of times with, many of the Jakks figures and some other figures that we've gotten. I think Mattel has done it as well. We've gotten them right on the body. It's all right if it makes sense and it works. Not every single thing needs every last detail, but I did like it with this, as well as the fact that we got both head scans. Like I said, we got the one with him with the pantyhose over it, the Chainsaw Charlie look, that, that horror film fear that he's trying to put over you. And, of course, up in the top corner there, we've got the Terry Funk head, which allows this figure to be a, 2-in-1 type of deal. So, if you hadn't gotten the Terry Funk from way back, and I don't even know, it might have been Elite Series 48 or 50, somewhere around there. If you didn't get that, now you get a chance to get something that might be a little bit better, a price point for some of the people that missed out. I know that Terry Funk figure is probably going for, got to be around $70 or $75 now, but we've got him here in Elite 97. On the back, we've got from Amarillo, hold on a second, guys, let's bring this one back. From Amarillo, Texas, height 6'1", weight 246 pounds, and his finisher is none other than the Pile Driver. Career highlights: WWE Tag Team Champion. In 1997, Chainsaw Charlie debuted in WWE, sawing himself out of the box to help his friend Cactus Jack against the New Age Outlaws. And, of course, these are great times. I want to go back right now and watch that tonight. I have to see it now. I have to put that visual back in my mind. It's been so long. And to think that Cactus Jack and Terry Funk, Chainsaw Charlie, were feuding with the New Age Outlaws. What a time to watch wrestling. To tell somebody that today that doesn't know about it, they'd probably think you're crazy. But Terry Funk had a few years left in him, and I'm not even sure if he's doing indie stuff or exactly what he's doing anymore. I don't think he's wrestling anymore. Maybe. There's that burning Ric Flair is inside everybody, right? Ric Flair's last match. We'll probably see another 5 before it is the last match. But Chainsaw Charlie Elite 97, definitely a great one for the collection. Happy to get that. And now we're going into a few series even prior to that. We're going back to Elite 94. And 94 is a great number. I don't know why I like it so much. It might be something to do with the year I was born. I don't know. But hey, either way, 94. The greatest Edge figure that I think has actually come out, and it's not because of the series number. I love this attire. I think this Edge figure is absolutely just insane with the detail. I love the detailing in the tights and the dark maroon. I really like that a lot. He's got such a look with this, and especially being that it's a WrestleMania attire, I always enjoy being able to get those in figure form. It's just something really cool, and it makes just that much more of a story to tell with the figure. So we got him in the white and red here. He's also got the maroon underneath. I think this was actually just before he chopped his hair off, or chopped it off again. So this is WrestleMania 37, and it does include his elbow pads up here, so they're off, so you should be able to get the jackets on and off pretty easy. But like I said, the flame in the detail, everything on the pants. I do believe he's got some Canadian flag and symbol worked into the design as well on there, which is really cool. But we've got Edge from Elite Series 94. Of course, he's from Toronto, Canada. 6'5", 241 pounds, and his finisher, of course, the spear. Career highlights: WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Almost 10 years to the day, the Ultimate Opportunist returned to the main event of WrestleMania 37, challenging for the Universal Championship. And actually, I believe this was the night that it was, him, Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns. So that was from that match. And on the back, you got the cross-sell. We've got Edge, Mace, Nash Carter, Wesley, Bret Hart, who also has a Chase version, Stephanie McMahon, and of course there was the British Bulldog, which was like the collector's series, limited version, whatever. They don't list on the back. So give you a back shot of that, and you guys can get a little idea of what we were just looking at. And that's also the other thing too, the British Bulldog in this set. I love that as well. Great figure. Really happy to have that. Before these all fall over, let's work that out. There we go. Moving a little bit quicker here, let's get into none other than Dusty Rhodes from the Elite WrestleMania 39 series, if you will, if you pardon me for a minute here. But so Dusty Rhodes, of course, love that he's in the polka dots with the black and yellow and the yellow and black. I like that with the offset with the shirt. That's really cool. Another Build-A-Figure set. This is for the Mean Gene Okerlund, which we have completed now. And, of course, we're going to go right to the back here. We've got none other than Dusty Rhodes. He's from Austin, Texas, 6'2", 275 pounds. And his finisher, none other than that iconic, bionic elbow. And we've got the career highlights, world champion, United States champion, and WWE Hall of Fame inductee, the American Dream, and Sweet Sapphire, one. Little play on words there. Let's try this one more time for you guys. The American Dream and Sweet Sapphire one for the common man against the Macho King and Queen Sherry at WrestleMania 6. This is a great figure. I absolutely am happy to have it. Happy to have a Dusty in the collection finally. It's been too long. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to get one. And, you know, now that they came out with this, of course, we had to get one. The next one on the list, I believe, is like Elite 52 or 53. I'm not sure. It might even be in the 60s. I know it's somewhere in that. Actually, I think it is in the 60s. Somewhere in that area. That is the next one on my list. But this Dusty Rhodes, iconic. Very happy to have it in the collection. And, of course, only looking like Dusty can. Moving on to the man he defeated at WrestleMania 6. None other than the Macho Man, looking very Macho King. But the Macho Man here... Oh, it is Macho King Randy Savage. What am I saying? Of course, it is Macho King Randy Savage. I'm over here, guys. I've been looking at too much stuff today. Too many figures. But here we go. We've got the Macho King Randy Savage. And, of course, again, WrestleMania 39 Hollywood Elite Series. And, I mean, is it just me, or is this a great Macho Man figure, or are they all great Macho Man figures? I don't think I've had one yet that I don't like. So... with this, of course, we get all the colors. It's a very colorful Macho Man, always looking as only he could. He's got the scepter, he's got the crown, he's got the glasses. Everything looks great. The Mean Gene head is already out of there. We already took that out, put the Mean Gene together, so we'll give you a close-up of him. While we give you the back, we've got none other than from Sarasota, Florida. He is 6'2", weighing at 237 pounds, and of course, his finisher is the flying elbow drop. The career highlights for the Macho King, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and a WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Macho King and his Queen, Sensational Sherry, battled Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire in a mixed tag team match at WrestleMania 6. And good for them, they didn't even tell you that the Macho Man lost. They just told you that Dusty Rhodes didn't lose. That's it. So... that's how that goes. Are they doing it just to keep the Macho Man in that persona? The Macho King doesn't lose. Does he ever lose? Not in anybody's book. Undefeated. Better record than Bill Goldberg. Look it up if you don't believe me. I'm telling you the truth. Seriously, look it up. But with that, now we got to get on to the last part of this video. And these are probably... I saved them for last because I am so happy that I was able to get these from Ringside. I've just wanted them so bad, but I'm happy I didn't pull the trigger on them and buy the originals. So, of course, now I'm telling you that these are a re-release. I'm sure you know what I'm going to break out for you guys. But how can you say no to these, right? I missed out on them on the first time around. Like I said, I had not gotten back into collecting at that time. So, without further ado, we get into the Ultimate Editions. First off, we've got Triple H. I'm not sure exactly what series this came from. I'm not sure if it was Series 2 or Series 3. But it is a re-release. This is the best version of Triple H, in my opinion. And that's, again, all just my opinion. But this is, in my opinion, the best version of Triple H. I think that when it was the Attitude Era, and he had the championship, and he had this attire going in this look, and I love that attire on the trunks, that is the Triple H that I always remember. You know, that's the Triple H that I remember growing up. So, without further ado, we've got 6'4", coming out of Greenwich, Connecticut, with the finisher of the pedigree. He is a 14-time world champion, none other than the Game, Triple H, the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, right? That is all the nicknames that come with him. But this figure looks great. I got to just give you guys another little close-up here. I mean, just the whole entire figure, there is not a miss on this, in my opinion. I love the attire. You know, I love that he comes with all these accessories. I love that he's got the belt, the water bottle, the sledgehammer. It's just, you know, it all fits into the Triple H moniker. And, of course, how could you not want to get this when you missed out on it the first time around? I mean, this is a great figure and one that will certainly warm a shelf in this collection for many years to come. So, Without further ado, we get to the end of this. This is the very last figure, and of course, now that I just showed you the Triple H, you got to know who's coming next. We had to save him for last because he's not only the best of all time, the greatest of all time, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And I think he still has a lawsuit going against Goldberg currently. But at that rate, we've got none other than Bret the Hitman Hart. He is here, looking as only Bret can, and very Hitman-like. The only thing that I think is missing from this figure is a title belt, because I just have to double check. No, I don't think there is one on there. But on the back, he does have the championship in hand. It would have been really cool if we could have got the belt with this, but he is not wearing it underneath that jacket. So that is going to be what it's going to be, right? But none other than the Hitman. Again, I think this was like Series 2, 3, no, I don't think this was no Amazon exclusive on this. So this was, I think, yeah, like Series 2 or 3. Might have been 4. I don't think so. I know that the Series 4 was Bret. Series 4 was Shawn Michaels and Brock, I believe. So I think this would have been either Series 2 or 3. And like I said, I mean, again, how can you go wrong? It is the ultimate Bret. That is exactly what they're claiming it to be, the ultimate edition. Love the attire, love the jacket, love the glasses. Glad that we got multiple head scans, head sculpts, the switchable arms to take out the jacket arms. I mean, I think that's just a really cool feature. Up till this point, I don't know if Mattel had done anything like that. So if this was the first time they did it, I think that's really cool, and I enjoy that, a lot to see that. Looking forward to finding the Target exclusive to go with this. Again, way back, I had that Bret Hart that everybody's gone so crazy for, the ringside exclusive Bret with all the pink. Regrettably, I sold it, and this was years ago, so it was nowhere near what it is worth now. But either way, we can't dwell on the past, right? We can only move into the future, and the future looks bright with none other than the Hitman, whether you get him in this black and pink attire or the all-pink attire, which is, again, like I said, the Target exclusive that is currently out now. Still searching for that, but we will have one on the channel here very soon. But to give you a good close-up look at Bret, like I said, this is a great figure. It looks amazing. I'm happy to finally add this to the collection. We've got Bret coming in at a 6 foot even from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He has got none other than the most infamous finisher of all time, the sharpshooter, and he is a 5-time WWE champion. Of course, they're not putting it on here, but I believe he is also a 2-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, but neither here nor there. This Bret is amazing, and to give you a quick look at the back of the box, as I said, he's got the title belt being risen high above his head there in victory, and just very happy to add this to the collection. Like I said, it was for what I paid for both of these on the re-release. You probably can't buy either of them for about that price, So that is going to wrap everything up here for us, guys, with the figure reviews and new figure pickups that we've shown you here today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I do have another video coming very soon. Keep a lookout for the 500 members video. We're going to be doing a giveaway, so if you don't already know, you can get over to Facebook. Find me on Facebook at Matt's Wrestling Collectibles. Make sure you're on the group page. It's got just over 500 members on it as of the making of this video. You get on there, you join the page. I'm going to be putting up a post for a free figure giveaway. It's as simple as this. All you have to do is like the video that I post. All you have to do is comment on the video that I post, and from there you are entered automatically into this free giveaway. There are no strings attached. It is for the Bubble Zero. All you're going to have to do is enter, and if you do win, I'll be asking you for your information, and we will be sending that figure out to you. I have not decided just yet what figure we will be giving away, but that will be discussed in the video, so stay tuned for that. Those will be posted within the next day or so. And then everybody will have a few days to get on that video, like the video, comment on the video, and you'll be entered into that free figure giveaway. It gets no easier. And where else can you get that other than Matt's Wrestling Collectibles? I don't even know a place that's giving anything away. I can't even get them to give me free air. I'm paying to breathe right now. So are you. But that's neither the case. So with that being said, I appreciate everything, guys. And as always, if you haven't, get over to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and please like this video. It helps me out tremendously. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And everybody knows that you can find me right here for the next video on the only place that we always can be. And that's Matt's Wrestling Collectibles right here on YouTube. So until then, guys, take care. Be safe.